Can you imagine telling your Asian parents that you're not going to be a doctor, lawyer, accountant anymore and you're going to quit your job and be unemployed? Seriously, the scariest. Hey guys, it's Wengie here. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be revealing some things you didn't know about my high school years as a student, and also some of the challenges and feelings that I went through to pretty much end up here as a full-time YouTuber. It wasn't easy, but I really wanted to share it with you guys because maybe it will inspire and make you guys see that you're capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. I have a challenge for you guys at the end of the video as well, which I hope that you guys will participate in, so please stay to the end to hear what that challenge is. Without further ado, let's go back in time. So if you guys have Asian parents, or pretty much parents in general, you guys would know as soon as you're conceived and you're about to be born, your future has already been decided for you. And if you are Asian, you have the choice of the following. And for me, they chose accounting. Keep in mind though, your parents love you and they probably make this decision for your own good. But being in high school, you really don't realize. And I'm sure every Asian parents have high hopes and dreams of your student life.
Have you ever felt
X plus Y equals... oh crap, time's up. Yes!
Have you ever felt Have you ever felt
So, final year, year 12, gotta study hard. No boys for me, gotta stay single. Focus on the study. I can do this, yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
All those things actually did happen to me. I failed maths in year 7. I didn't really study hard through a lot of my junior years in high school. And for my entrance exams, I was like, I swear I'm not gonna get a boyfriend. I'm gonna study hard and concentrate. Guess what? Final exams, got a boyfriend. What do? You can't see these things coming. And it would have been really easy for me to just sail through high school and not care about my studies, but I decided not to do that. I kind of wanted to do what my parents expected me to do, even though it didn't come naturally. So I ended up dropping textiles and photography to do 4-unit maths, which is pretty much the nerdiest maths that you can do. So from failing maths, I ended up getting 90% in 4-unit maths, which, like, seriously, how does that happen? They should give me like a medal for doing that. In addition, I really knuckled down in my last 2 years of high school and studied super duper hard. And then I ended up getting a scholarship for university because my parents pretty much told me we can't pay for your college fees. You either have a huge loan when you start working, or you try and get a scholarship and pay off your uni fees. So I decided to study really hard in my last 2 years of senior high school, and I did get that scholarship in the end. And now that I look back, I really thank them for giving me that direction. As much as your parents' expectations sometimes feel super duper hard to meet, there is a reason for it, but the story doesn't end there. So I ended up getting an accounting scholarship in university. I was miserable, like super duper miserable. I was horrible at it. I've always grown up to be a really creative person. As much as my parents' expectations served me through high school, it didn't really serve me through growing up because I started to figure out who I was. I just realized I really hated what I was doing. Making the decision to change my career was one of the hardest decisions of my life. If you can imagine, I spent a lot of my whole entire life being built up to this career that my parents had in mind for me, that they expected from me. And to throw all that out the window, and that whole process to decide to do that took me at least 3 years. And that's what you tend to do. You get comfortable, you get settled, and it's just too scary to change. So I didn't. and that was really, really scary. Almost just as scary as telling my parents about it. Can you imagine telling your Asian parents that you're not going to be a doctor, lawyer, accountant anymore and you're going to quit your job and be unemployed? Seriously, the scariest. Thumbs up if you feel me there, because that was horrible. I was about 24 at the time and I had no plans. I didn't know what to do. I was unemployed. Pretty much the first time I was unemployed in my whole entire life, because I actually started working as soon as I turned 15, which is the legal age to work in Australia. I kind of just ended up trying to get a part-time accounting job again. I had to pay the rent, which I ended up turning down because I was falling back into the trap of being comfortable again. I actually had a role in social media in that company that they offered me. And from starting a new career, I learned that no matter what age you are and where you are in life and how long you've been doing something, you can always learn a new skill and change. It might take a little bit of time. I worked in that industry for 4 years and I loved every bit of it. Even though it was a lot harder work than accounting, I worked much longer hours, there was a lot more demands and a lot more stress. Hey guys, it's Wengie here. Welcome back to another episode of Try It Wengie. And while I was doing that, because I was exposed to all this vlogging and YouTube and Facebook, I decided to start my own blog and then my own YouTube channel, and the rest is history. Even though something has happened a certain way for your whole entire life, doesn't mean it has to happen that same way for the rest of your life. You can always do something about it. The one thing I want you guys to take away from this video is actually be inspired to change something you've wanted to change in your life, that you've always wanted to do but you are too afraid to. We've been either really comfortable or afraid to take the first step, or not knowing what the first step is. Over the next month, do something about it and change your life in a way that makes it more beautiful for you. If you guys have already been through this process of change, I really want you guys to help inspire everyone else to get cracking at it by sharing your story below of what you changed in your life. And for those of you guys that want more of these kind of advice videos, I really suggest you check out my Life with Wengie channel, which I've turned into an advice channel. It's a little bit different from normal, and give it a thumbs up if it made you change your mindset even just a little bit. I hope that it did, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Remember, your destiny is up to you, no one else. You decide, and you can achieve anything you set your heart to. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video, and I love you guys so much. Bye! Thank you SK2 for challenging me to share my story.